Let's discuss the Aries full moon happening exact October 17th at 7:26 a.m. Eastern Time. In all honesty, this full moon is intense, emotionally intense, but may provide for us a powerful direction forward. This full moon is happening 2 weeks after the Libra new moon solar eclipse, which is the culmination of the energy when something is highlighted to us that is ready to be released and integrated. This particular Aries full moon is at 24 degrees Aries, conjuncting Chiron and Eris, and getting a square by Pluto now direct at 29 degrees Capricorn, and getting a square by Mars at 22 degrees Cancer, and of course, opposing the Sun at 24 degrees Libra. So we're having a cardinal grand cross. This energy is emotional, contentious, argumentative, and uncomfortable. This energy is not grounded and clear. There could be impatience, selfishness, short-sightedness, and lack of clarity. There can be tantrums and yelling, Mars and Cancer. There can be primal rage and anger and a sense of injustice, the moon conjunct Eris and Chiron squaring Pluto. We have an opportunity to allow this full moon energy to illuminate something to us, to mirror back to us our inner tension or something that you've been fighting with yourself about. So allow it, welcome it, sit with it, feel the emotions fully, don't push it away. See it for what it is. Feel that primal energy. Allow it to be a teacher, a mirror. So if you're seeing tension, fighting, conflict, anger, rage, outbursts, that is a mirror of the inner tension within yourself. So stay open to the messages within you, your inner truth that wants to be released and integrated. What's interesting here is that there's a link, a thread between the eclipses that we had October 2023 and this Aries full moon. The nodes of fate were in gate 42.5 and 32.5 in both the solar eclipse that we had October 14th, 2023, and the lunar eclipse that we had October 28th, 2023. This Aries full moon is happening at the same exact degree points. So there may be a common thread, something that started back in October of 2023 on this full moon. Gate 42.5 and gate 32.5 is the energy of universalizing endings and new beginnings, maximizing benefits, the ambition of how to climb the ladder to the future you're desiring. So this Aries full moon is a culmination of the energy of what started for us on the Libra new moon solar eclipse October 2nd, highlighting to us what is ready to be released and integrated. And typically after the full moon, we start seeing the manifestation on the 3D physical realm of the new beginning that wants to take form. In general, Libra energy is the other, our partnership dynamics. The lower expression of Libra, the shadow of Libra, is people-pleasing, lack of boundaries, keeping the peace at all cost, comparison with the other, and lack of decision. The higher expressions of Libra is having the ability to have those uncomfortable conversations that bring in the peace and harmony and balance into partnerships. Let's look at the astro charts together to better understand this energy from within us. So here we have the moon at 24 degrees Aries, exactly opposite the sun at 24 degrees Libra. Now the moon is in a conjunction with Chiron, the wounded healer, and with Eris, which is a dwarf planet. She represents the collective rage and anger and a sense of injustice. So this full moon may activate emotional intensity that is ready to be felt, witnessed, and honored. This energy may require us to take a stand in our power. This energy may be reflecting to us a deeper place that we are healing, asking us to feel it and shine the light of awareness to our responses and reactions. The ruling planet of this full moon is Mars, and Mars is 22 degrees Cancer, and he's squaring both the moon and the sun, adding to the intensity, adding to the emotional release. Pluto, now direct at 29 degrees Capricorn, the final month of Pluto in Capricorn, is in a building square with the sun and moon on this full moon, completing and activating this cardinal grand cross in the sky. Now, the energetic signature of the full moon is not just active the day of the full moon. It's active a couple days prior to the full moon and about 15 days after the full moon. Typically, by the next new moon, the energy loses its momentum and settles down. The square between the Sun and Pluto will be exact 5 days after the full moon, so the tension may build and rise for a few days. The square between Pluto and the Sun is an executive decision on what is finishing up, on a cycle that is complete. Mars at 22 degrees Cancer is in a build-up opposition with Pluto at 29 degrees Capricorn, which will be exact, will be perfecting November 3rd. Mars represents our anger, our willpower, war. There may be an increase in tension, pressure, war, disagreements, and the mind may want a solution on what to do next. We are being asked to feel the discomfort. Now, if we look at the human design holographic body graph, we could see the exact frequency, the exact I Ching that the moon and sun are going to be in. I have a full contemplation and meditation video on each of these frequencies on my YouTube channel. I'll attach them to the YouTube video. In general, gate 42.5, where the moon is, which is the focal point of this full moon, is growth. It's the universalization of endings and beginnings, maximizing benefits, ambition on how to climb the ladder to the future you are desiring. Mars, our willpower, is the ruling planet of this Aries full moon. He is in gate 62.3, connecting with the North Node of Destiny at 17.3. Together, they're creating a quantum field channel called the Channel of Acceptance. So everyone globally will have a defined ajna. This energy is the energy of discovery, as it's the third line. So there may be a discovery that becomes valuable in the life. It will come to your awareness. You do not need to go looking for it. This is something that has the potential to change your world. You will only see it if you're open, aware, and observing what is unfolding. Now, last but not least, Venus, our desires. She's been transiting Scorpio since September 22nd and will finalize her time in Scorpio on this full moon. She has been facing her fears one by one. She's in an opposition with Uranus, getting a trine with Neptune, and having her last sextile with Pluto and Capricorn for this lifetime. This is an intense transformation of our desires, a deep trust in the divine within. So Venus is in gate 14.6. This energy is called abundance beyond measure. It's trusting your higher purpose, the soul's work. The line 6 is transcendence, so spiritual abundance, a deep knowing of what you desire and deserve. You may not see it yet, but you know it's here. So being led intuitively with what you create. Now, what I see happening in a bigger picture is all the cardinal energies are being activated with the cardinal grand cross. Cardinal energy is the energy that begins the seasons of the year. It's the energy of change. So Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. So this energy is an energetic force into a new cycle, a new beginning that may feel messy, uncertain, and unstable. But something inside us is moving us forward and trusting the process. In the collective, there could be a pressure, inner tension, outbursts, rage, anger, conflicts, a sense of injustice. Be fully with what shows up by holding space, breathing in, breathing out. Welcome it. Allow it to be felt, witnessed, and honored. Be the love and compassion you wish to receive for yourself and others. Allow it to be a mirror of the inner tension and fight within you. Empower you to be the observer of what's unfolding with love and compassion, which may lead you to an important discovery that may reshape your direction forward. Be blessed and abundant on this Aries full moon.